If Greg Oden doesn't go first to Portland, none of this happens. So, yeah, great planning, and they've had a terrific effort to put all this together, but it really comes back to getting Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Durant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Mills has got the ball.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And it's Durant missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
In the corner, it's Ginobili. And he gets the bucket. Ginobili's got 4 points in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Durant for three. Durant with another miss.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The shot by Bellinelli, no good. Thunder trailing by 6. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Serge Ibaka, such a big piece of this Thunder team. Kevin Durant said, I really watched him grow as a man and definitely as a basketball player. He's grown by leaps and bounds. He's always thought like a champion. He works extremely hard. We're just happy to be around him. And guys, Ibaka, a great fit in the gym rat culture of OKC.
He sure is. Thanks, Doris. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Diall. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And while there's a break, here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among 2 guards. The 4th spot held down by Manu Ginobili.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in the shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. The shot by Bellinelli, no good.
Well, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, so smart, a former foreign intelligence officer during the Cold War. If he's tight-lipped with the media, maybe that's the reason why.
Popovich back in the 70s toured Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union with the U.S. Armed Forces team. He speaks Serbian and Russian.
Yeah, you know, no surprise that, Kevin, given his experience abroad, that he helped make the Spurs real trendsetters as far as international scouting.
Cantor checked in for the Thunder.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Parker with it. And it's Waiters picking him up. Parker dishes to Leonard. Green left side. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Feeds it to Leonard. Over in the corner, Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Danny Green, a nice find by the Spurs as a 3-and-D role player. The Spurs always seem to find those kind of guys. A mid-second round pick was Green. He got waived by the Cavs, spent some time playing abroad. Now he holds the record for 3-pointers made in the final.
Thunder trailing by 11. Outside Durant. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, with the way that Kevin Durant has improved over the last few seasons, you have to wonder if he has even yet peaked as a player. It's scary to think, but there's still some room for growth. I think he can get stronger and develop a better low post game.
Kevin Durant wasted no time on that one. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Parker kicks to Green. Back to Parker. There's a good screen. Green passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Green kicks to Duncan. Kenny slams it in.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
They get it back. And Durant, here we go. Over split. Durant, no good.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Spurs leading by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for San Antonio. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And it's Splitter in the 5 spot. And they're on the break for the finish. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
You know, Kevin Durant has really worked hard on his ball handling and passing, and it's a response to facing constant traps and double teams in the playoffs. In those situations, being able to escape pressure and find the open man, that is crucial to his success.
Spurs leading by 6. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, guys, Coach Greg Popovich, the reigning coach of the year, a big part of his approach is empowering players. He says, quote, it's a player's game, and they've got to take charge. Rather than try to manipulate them, he said, it's a great feeling when players get together and do things as a group. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
You know, giving his players room to lead and allowing them to take ownership, I mean, I think that's part of the genius of Popovich. And Durant actually played point guard in high school his freshman year. But a 5-inch growth spurt his sophomore year took him from 6'3" to 6'8" and moved him from guard to forward.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ibaka with the ball. Leonard picks him up. 6 to shoot. It's Durant with the drive. Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 10 points. And when Durant played in Seattle, he played shooting guard. Steve, in Oklahoma City, they put him at small forward.
Well, it's a more natural position for him. And, you know, he's worked hard to kind of lower his shoulders when he's dribbling in traffic, trying to find angles that he couldn't get to before. And he's cut down his turnovers. But when he gets to his spot, you know, kind of at the elbows or in the paint, he rises up and he just shoots over the top of everybody.
Shoots from 14. And that's good for 2. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Number 5, the Spurs.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be scoring well at the same time. This club is really putting up big numbers.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
You know, that's not always the #1 option, but if the defense gives that to you, you got to take it.
Shots good by Baines.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row. Look out! Watch out now!
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from them.
Manu Ginobili has always been one of my favorite guys to watch and an elite shooting guard on the court. I mean, the issue with him has been health. You know, last season he missed about a month with a tweaked hamstring, right as the Spurs went on their rodeo road trip.
Mills with it, guarded now by Durant. They set the pick. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder trailing by 11. And that one's good. Durant.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
Here's Yall. Makes it off the glass. Yall's got his first basket.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
For Oklahoma City, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Ginobili again. It's Westbrook. And Ginobili. Here we go. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And Ibaka slams it in.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defense,
Thunder trailing by 7. Taking a look at the Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Cantor in the center. Serge Ibaka, the 24th pick by the Thunder back in 2008. From the start, Steve, his incredible work ethic has shown through.
no doubt, Kevin, he's become one of the best two-way players in the NBA. Excellent defender, can guard 4s and 5s. Terrific weak side shot blocker. And that jump shot, that 17-footer, has given Oklahoma City the spacing that that offense needs.
And Parker, here we go. Here's Splitter.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And for Ibaka, his offseason trainer also worked with Kevin Garnett. I mean, he